Welcome. It's great to have you here. We'll be going on a guided adventure in a little bit, and you're going to meet up with a very interesting character. But before we head out, let's spend a little time unwinding from life and settle into deeply relaxed awareness. Whether you're sitting in a chair or lying down, make yourself comfortable and take a few deep cleansing breaths. Close your eyes and imagine you are floating on your back in a lovely heated pool. It's completely private thanks to a natural fence of beautifully manicured gardens. Don't worry if you don't know how to swim or you're not a very good floater. In this specially designed saltwater oasis, you are totally buoyant and safe. Feel your body weight gently yet firmly supported. The warmth of the water is working its magic, and the muscles in your neck, shoulders, and back loosen and soften. As you quietly float on the surface of the water, bring attention to your breath. Let your belly gently rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Breathe in for a count of 3 and out for a count of 6. Let's do that for a few cycles. Breathe in peace, breathe out stress. Feel your arms and legs get heavier, yet remain supported by the gently rocking water. We'll soon leave the comfort of this pool and head out on a walk, but this deep peace will remain with you throughout the entire meditation. And though you'll be having new experiences, you'll remain relaxed and safe, always tethered to your body through your breath. It's a mild fall day, and you're walking a trail in the heart of a beautiful old-growth forest. All around, the deciduous trees are coming into their full color: gold, Orange and red canopies balloon across the sky, and the woodland floor is littered with a riot of multicolored leaves. As you progress along the trail, the heady smells of autumn swirling all around, you are filled with the sense that something magical will be happening today. I'll let you revel in this happiness and walk for a bit. A hiker comes into view, the first person you've seen all day. And you see it's an old man walking with a cane. After a quick greeting, he asks if you're headed to the hut. You don't understand what he means. He explains that a shaman lives in a small wooden house further up the trail. In exchange for a small gift, she'll give you truthful answers to any 2 questions that have been vexing you. This is unusual information, and you're inclined to get more details. But the old man is already moving down the trail, one hand up in the air, waving goodbye. Heading back onto the trail, moving deeper into the woods, you consider what he shared. A gift in exchange for the answers to 2 questions. Perhaps the extra chocolate bar you packed would suffice for a gift. But those questions. Go ahead and walk in the flickering sunshine for a bit and think about the 2 questions you would love to have answered. As you round a slight bend in the path, a narrow side trail appears on your left. You peer through a tangle of branches and spy a cabin nestled in a sunlit grove. Instinctively, you know this is the shaman's home. Sitting in the green clearing, the little cabin is surrounded by wild grasses and a sprinkling of bee balm and aster. There's a skinny stovepipe poking out of the gabled roof, and a front door with hammered iron hinges swung open wide. A lovely old woman with a cascade of soft gray hair and soulful blue eyes comes to the front door. Then a wrinkled smile and a rush of words about her happiness at your arrival as she ushers you in. Take a few seconds for your eyes to adjust to the dimly lit room and have a look around. Soft light filters through the open front door and two small windows. Jasmine candles burn on the deep windowsills, and in the center of the main room is a rough-hewn wooden table with two oak chairs. After pouring each of you a mug of spiced tea, the old shaman beckons you to join her at the table. Go ahead and sit, hand her your gift, and tell her why you've stopped. She smiles and nods and gratefully slips the chocolate bar into her cardigan pocket. Her piercing blue eyes then lock with yours, and she tells you that she is interested in answering only one of your questions. You must pick the one that is most important. Take some time to decide which question you will ask. The shaman clears her throat, and you know she's ready to listen. Go ahead, ask your question. She gently reaches for your hand. Her skin is dry and paper thin, but her touch is gentle and comforting. Now, listen carefully as she imparts the answer you've been waiting to hear. She rises from the table, and you take the cue that it's time for you to be on your way. As you gather your backpack, she inquires about the other question, the one that wasn't quite as pressing. Go ahead, ask it. She moves to a desk in the far corner and writes something on a piece of stationery, then folds it into a small square. the threshold of her front door, she hands you the paper and instructs you not to read it until you have walked further and reached the creek. Share thanks and hugs. It's time to head back out onto the trail. The sun is still fairly high in the sky, and you move along at a comfortable pace, the folded paper warm in your palm. Go ahead and walk until you hear the creek. There's a grassy bank glowing with late day sun right next to the little stream. You're tired after this long day. Set down your backpack and stretch out in the soft green grass. Think back to your second question. Now, open the shaman's note and read her answer. Hearing the truth can sometimes be as tiring as a full day of hiking. As you lay your head down and close your eyes, the shaman's voice swirls through your drowsy mind and says, "You have the answers to all you seek." The questions contain everything you need to know. Give your attention to the questions. You've had a lot to ponder today. Gently release all thought and follow your breath into a deep rest. It's almost time to return. Wiggle your fingers and toes and place your hands over your eyes before opening them. Slowly leave your grassy bank and return to the present.